Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to deconstruct the blueprint for a really brilliant school program. We're going to see exactly how the Lydia Romero Cruz Academy built a system completely from scratch, all designed to foster positive student behavior. You see this? This simple equation is pretty much the DNA of the entire program. By making the core idea this clear and direct right from the get-go, they created a super powerful and memorable foundation for everything else that was to come. So we're going to treat this whole launch as a masterclass in communication. I mean, it's a perfect blueprint for how you roll out a single idea to a whole bunch of different audiences. We're talking teachers, students, and of course, all the families at home. Okay, so here's how we'll break it all down. We're going to follow the program's rollout, starting with the foundation. Then we'll see it through the eyes of the teachers, then the students, then the families, before we finally uncover the ultimate goal of the whole thing. You know, every great system is built on a simple, solid foundation. So let's start right there. What exactly is Cougar PBIS? At its heart, it's a framework for actively acknowledging and reinforcing the specific behaviors the school wants to see. And it's a big shift, because it's not about punishing the negative, it's about systematically celebrating the positive. The entire system rests on just 3 words: respectful, responsible, and safe. By creating that simple acronym, RRS, they instantly established a shared language for the whole community. It's a simple move, but wow, is it a powerful one. Now here's where it gets really interesting, because they kind of gamified it. They created a virtual currency called Cougar Cash. These are the points students earn for showing those RRS behaviors. And this makes the whole concept of positive reinforcement something you can actually touch and feel. It makes it tangible. So we get the theory, but how does it work in practice, day to day? Let's switch gears and look at this from the educator's perspective to see how teachers actually drive this whole system. The creators understood a really critical rule. If a system is hard to use, people just won't use it. So they made the process for teachers incredibly simple. We're talking just 4 clicks. The goal was 0 friction, making recognition an easy, in-the-moment action, not just another administrative chore. And this is brilliant because it illustrates how the system is tailored. It's definitely not one-size-fits-all. The rewards are adapted to be age-appropriate. So for the younger students, it's about praise and simple roles. But for the older middle schoolers, it shifts toward privileges and a sense of autonomy. Okay, so if that's how teachers give points, what does it actually feel like for the students who are receiving them? Let's take a look at their journey through the system. From the student's point of view, the process is a simple and honestly an empowering loop. Earn, track, and spend. This creates a really powerful sense of agency. It shows them a direct line between their positive choices and the rewards they get to pick out for themselves. The Cougar store offers a great mix of tangible goods, like snacks and school supplies, and intangible experiences, like extra recess or even lunch with the principal. This gives students real choice and a say in their own rewards. Now, a crucial piece of any school program is getting families on board. Without their support, an initiative like this can just stall out. So let's see how LRCA handled this really critical communication. What's immediately effective here is the direct, inclusive communication. By providing all the materials in both English and Spanish, they made sure the message was accessible to their entire community, completely removing language as a barrier to getting involved. The strategy here was all about consistency. Families received the exact same simple message as the students: earn, track, spend. This alignment is so crucial because it builds a bridge and it ensures that everyone at home and at school is speaking the same language. So we've seen the mechanics, right? The points, the app, the store. But what's the larger purpose behind all of this? What is the school actually trying to build? This quote from the family letter, it basically pulls back the curtain on the real goal, and it reveals a crucial point. The rewards themselves were never really the point. They were just the tool. The points and prizes are simply the mechanism. The real goal is to build that shared language around being respectful, responsible, and safe. It's to create a campus-wide culture where positive actions are constantly being seen and celebrated by everyone. And that leaves us with a final thought. This entire case study really hinges on one powerful idea. By systematically and consistently reinforcing thousands of small, positive actions every single day, a school can actually shape a much larger, unified community identity. It suggests that culture isn't built by grand gestures, but by the sum of countless celebrated moments.